Are you a Mazda 2 owner with an upcoming road trip, camping trip, or event who is also too lazy to set up a tent or too cheap to pay for a hotel room? If so, stick around, and I'll show you how to convert your Mazda 2 into a viable sleeping quarters for free. Now, you might be thinking, the Mazda 2 is a small car with not a lot of room in the back. How could I possibly fit in the back, let alone sleep? And if you're closer to 6 feet tall or more, I'd probably agree with you there. But if you're more of an average build like I am, around 5'10", then this is a little bit more doable. Let's get started so I can show you what I mean. Making room for a person in the back of a Mazda 2 is actually pretty straightforward. All you have to do is remove the package tray and the seat back, which will leave you with the faux floor of the cargo area and the butt portion of the back seat. The end result is a flat floor with ample room for a person to crawl in and lay down. To complete this project, all you're going to need are your ratchet, your 14mm socket, your 14mm wrench, and a pair of hands. We're going to start off by popping out the butt portion of the seat. While it stays behind in the end, you need to pop it out at the start to access some of the bolts for the seat back. This part only requires your hands. Just grab the bottom of the seat and start tugging on it, and it'll pop out of place. There's one, and there's another one on the other side. Before you go pulling the butt portion of the seat out, though, bear in mind that there's a fabric loop somewhere in this area that secures it to the seat back. We can access that fabric loop by removing the faux floor, which consists of the carpet and this piece of plastic, which come out easily, and this bit of styrofoam, which also comes out pretty easily, albeit noisily. Here's that little loop I was talking about and the hook that it goes around. It's actually a metal hook wrapped in fabric, so I fibbed a little bit, but still, you just want to make sure it goes up and over that hook. Now, push the seatbelt receivers through. So, we'll set that aside for now. With this removed, now we can get rid of this seat back. Let's just get this package tray out of the way. We'll undo those two strings that suspend it from the rear hatch and pop it off of its pegs. And into the pile it goes. Removing the back portion of the seat is really simple. All you have to do is undo these 6 bolts, as well as one that secures the center seat belt, and you're good to go. Ratcheting wrenches for the win. With all of the bolts removed, just release the seat back and remove it. Because of the 60-40 split, it's a little bit awkward to remove, so I'm going to need both of my hands, so I'll just cut to it gone. As far as the leftover hardware, I just thread it back into the hole so it doesn't get lost. Now, back in with the butt, as well as the faux floor. Foam first, followed by the carpet. And you're done. Let's give it a try. Once inside, it may still seem like there's not a lot of room back here, but considering that this is a subcompact car, I'm actually pretty comfortable back here. I can lay flat on my back, there's room for me to stretch out my feet if I scoot one of the seats up, and once I add a couple of pillows and a blanket, this won't be bad at all. It won't be as ideal as sleeping on a bed, and the breakfast won't be free, but I'm gonna save a few bucks, and I'm not gonna have to leave the car. So there you have it, everybody. That's how you convert the cargo area and back seat of a Mazda 2 into a flat floor that's comfortable enough to sleep on in a pinch. The Rolex 24 is now a week away, and I'm going to be staying at the Speedway for 4 days. If hotels weren't already sold out for the race weekend, they'd be pretty expensive, so this alternative is going to serve me pretty well. I'm not going to spend a lot of money, and the best part is, I'm going to be able to party and drink it up with my friends, and never have to leave the Speedway property. That's a win-win. So, I thought this was a fun little project and bit of information to share with my fellow Mazda 2 owners, and who knows, maybe somebody will use it one day. But that's it for me this week. I hope you all have enjoyed this one. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one from the Rolex 24. 24 is now a week away, and I'm going to be at the Speedway for 4 days. If so,